The one I recently been talking about, Sakamoto Days, and the only reason why I got into it was because of Vinny Hacker. Y'all already freaking know. All right, so it's. I'm in my bed sitting talking to screens all day, but what is up, y'all? Okay, so today's video, obviously we're gonna be naming my top 10 animes. Now I want you guys to understand, I'm not like an anime guru. Like, I do watch anime a decent amount, but it doesn't really vary. It's most of the time the same ones. And they're not really ranked in a specific order, even though if I did have to, just know that there's one that I'm gonna mention that I think that I would just put it at number 10, but we're also gonna be eating Chick-fil-A. So let's get into the video. We're gonna be naming my top 10 animes. So let's get into it. Let's take the first bite. Very good. All right, we're gonna start off at number 10. Like I said, they're not ranked in the order that, you know, which is my favorite. They're just numbered. But number 10, Sweet Blue Flowers. Now, I'm gonna explain to you, okay? For each one, I pulled up just the normal synopsis. So we'll just get there. So Sweet Blue Flowers, it's quiet, emotional, and beautifully awkward in the best way. It's not flashy or over the top, but it's exactly what you need. It captures a kind of love story that's complicated and real. No random power-ups, just pure feelings and confusion. Sweet Blue Flowers is literally the only anime that I have shedded a tear to. It is the only anime I've shedded a tear to. It's just so beautiful, and I think it's a good representation of Yuri. Like, I feel like, at least within anime, Yuri or just queer shows are kind of hard to come across without it being like weird, which is just the culture out there, so it is what it is, but still it's just like, Sweet Blue Flowers just felt so innocent and so pure. Like, it was just incredible. I shedded a tear. It was so adorable. Y'all should check it out. Jesus Christ, it's like falling off the bone. Y'all seen that guy on TikTok where it's like, he had like this tender meat, and every time he would pick it up, it would fall, he would just slap it down.
People told me I was playing, but let me see. Do that look like I'm playing? This for real down here.
That's what I feel about right now. All right, number 9, High Rise Invasion. High Rise Invasion is honestly, I'm so sorry for the smacking. It's a show that didn't get enough attention as it needed to, and I hate that they never got their season 2. It was very good. I remember for a minute I went to dress up as Sniper from there, but that's when High Rise Invasion like first came out and it was like super expensive and stuff. But yeah, so let me read it for people who don't know. So High Rise Invasion, mass killers, survival games, and skyscrapers. It's practically a battle royale meeting parkour. So damn near Fortnite. I would definitely say it's not perfect. Like, I think there are definitely some flaws, but it is just like, it's very entertaining. Like, the first episode is just like, wow, whoa. And it's literally the name, High Rise Invasion. They're literally on top of buildings. Or they're like in skyscrapers, majority. Like, they're never really on the ground. It's really crazy. Like, I think the first episode, I can't remember. It was like the first episode of this, well, I think someone dies within every episode, but I can't remember. It's like this really brutal fight. I can't remember who it was. It was either the first or second episode. But yes, High Rise Invasion, man, I think that it's slept on. It's so slept on, and they never finished it. That's the one thing about animes too. The good animes never get finished. They never do. They never do. They never do. All right, next, Your Lie in April. Very saddening. Let me just read it for you, okay? It is a very cute story, okay? And it's about music and friendship. And it is stunning, it's emotionally crushing. And I feel like if you've ever been heartbroken or you've ever found like a song that just like gets you, that's what the show is. It was just so, I didn't cry for it though, which is weird because I think Your Lie in April is definitely more like, and oh, here's the thing, Sweet Blue Flowers wasn't even sad. And I still cried too. It was just so beautifully ended. But Your Lie in April was actually really sad. I kind of compare it to Silent Voice sometimes, but I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Your Lie in April, man, it did some damage. It did some damage, y'all. It did some damage. I didn't cry though. All right, number 7, Blue Lock. You already know, I've talked about this. Blue Lock has recently been one of like my top favorites. Like I said, obviously be like, well, why is this number 7? Well, I'm not ranking it. This video is not me ranking them. I honestly couldn't rank them. I think eventually I'll do a ranking. I just don't have enough on my plate to rank them, if that makes sense. I'll take a bite. Jesus, I'm talking so much. It's like I'm working off the food. Y'all, why is this so, it's falling off the freaking bone. Oh my God. All right. Anyway, but yeah, Blue Lock. And the person that actually got me into Blue Lock was Paul Souls. I talk about him so much. He's actually helped me get into anime again. Cause I mean, I'm definitely gonna get into more anime now that like my schedule will be more free. Cause like I said, I'm taking a year to do online so I can just focus on YouTube and then also just a bunch of other passion stuff. But yeah, Blue Lock is really freaking good. And I think they have a movie that I actually, I'm on season 3 and I think I have to watch the movie next. Yeah. All right, number 6. I think this is one that people have mixed reviews about, Kakegurui. Now, mind you, the reason why Kakegurui is on this list is because it wasn't the first anime that I watched. The first anime that I actually tried watching was Naruto, which I think I'm gonna spin it back and try again, but Jesus Christ, I couldn't get through it. I don't even know which one I watched. I think I watched like one of the first ones when he was like a kid. But then it was Citrus, which we will not speak of, that cursed show. But then there was Kakegurui. It was during I think it was right before COVID. And it was like the time where everybody was just watching it. And I honestly think it was slept on. I don't think it was bad. I think it was just corny. And I don't know. It was definitely weird, but it was like Food Wars. Like, oh, we gamble, lose our shit. Like, I think one day I'm gonna rewatch Kakegurui and just try to go through it. Obviously, you guys know Midori was my favorite character, which let that say what it says about me. But I think Kakegurui was low-key slept on. I think that, I don't think it was as bad as people try to make it out to be. I think the story was just, fadoom. But then if you read the manga itself, the story is actually really good. And then they tried doing Kakegurui Twin, and that just didn't really work out. I just didn't like Mary. I didn't like Mary in the live action. Don't even get me started in the live action. I didn't like Mary in the live action, and I also didn't like Mary in the show. So, do as you must. All right, next, the one I recently been talking about, Sakamoto Days, and the only reason why I got into it was because of Vinny Hacker. Y'all already freaking know. All right, so, it's about a retired assassin who runs a convenience store, and he's still out here flipping bad guys like it's funny. Like it's funny, like it's nothing. It's funny, action-packed, and surprisingly wholesome. It proves you could be deadly and dadly. So, yeah, Sakamoto Days, honestly, really good. I'm not fixated it. I'm not as fixated on it as much as it seems like, even though my wallpaper for my PC, literally Sakamoto Days, and my poster above my bed is also Sakamoto Days. But yeah, I just love it. I love it. And it's actually the only anime that I do watch in dub because you know why. But anyway, yeah. It's the only one that I watch in dub. All the other ones I can't watch in dub because to me, the voices, when I watched Squid Game, I had to watch it strictly in Korean. I could not watch the dubbed version because it was just like, help me, how are you doing today? It was just like this. And I just saw her and she was right there and she was just talking so much and I just couldn't hold myself. It was just like, the lips were not going with the words, and that throws me off so much. But anyway, yeah, Sakamoto Days is the only one that I listen to dubbed. Anyway, number 4, Solo Leveling. I just want to say it is incredible. Solo Leveling is just, I love it. And it made me want to get back, in shape. And there was actually this one workout app that was literally just like Solo Leveling, but then you had to pay for it. Why? Everything behind paywalls. Even dating apps are behind paywalls. Golly, Jesus. But yeah, I love Solo Leveling so much. I feel like when I watched it, I just felt like, the feeling of when you, for example, you watch Creed, right? You walk out, you can't tell me y'all wasn't walking out the freaking theater like this. I felt like I was Creed. And that's how Solo Leveling makes me feel. I feel like that I am in it. I am in it. Number 3, Given. Given, it's so sad and so gay. So sad and so gay. But anyway, let's read it. Given is soft, sad, and everything I wanted. It's about music, love, and lost, and how art helps you heal. The story builds up to that one song performance. Perfection. It's emotional without being cheesy. Yeah, I think Given it's just such a beautiful show. And also the intro. I'm sorry, they don't call it intro, the opening. What did I just drop? Girl, you fat as cardboard. But yeah, the opening, starstrucking. I just love it. I also love the art, not the art, the animation. Okay, I ketchup on my face? I sure do. All right, number 2. Now, I just started watching this one, which is One Piece. And I feel like everybody should know what One Piece is, so I'm not even gonna explain it. But a crazy way of how I got into One Piece, I blame speed. I do. It's just so long, but it's definitely entertaining. I don't feel like I need to sit and watch everything. But yeah, I would give it to One Piece. One Piece is literally, it's pretty fire. It's pretty fire. And I kind of love what, the whole thing. I think a lot of people, there was some protest that was happening in another country and they were using the flag because it's it's anarchy. You're fighting against the government. You're not standing for that shit. That's pretty much what it is. But yeah, the reason why I started watching One Piece is because of Speed, which, man, Speed is a whole nother thing, man. I don't really watch streamers, but he's the only one that I watch. And he's just overstimulating, but in a good way. I get so overstimulated watching him, but it's in a good way. All right, the last one I'm gonna talk about is Dandadan. Everybody knows what Dandadan is. The intro, freaking fire, fam. It's absolutely fire. I'm surprisingly not a big fan of the animation style, though. I don't know why. I'm not against it, but I'm also not ugh, But Dandadan recently is also my favorite. I've been switching between Dandadan and Sakamoto Days. Blue Lock I took a pause on, One Piece I took a pause on. I mean, I just feel like that I haven't started One Piece early enough that I feel like I will not finish it till I die. I'll be on my deathbed trying to watch the last episode of One Piece. But yeah, those are my top 10, and those are my only top 10 because those are the ones that I've recently been, just indulging in. It's not really a Chick-fil-A mukbang. I only took like 5 bites out of my sandwich. It's so crazy. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do like a ranked one. I just want to watch more. There is one that I didn't mention because I don't think it's really as current, and it came out like a long time ago. It's like, you ever heard of Yuri Yuri? It's literally just about these kids, and they're just like living life and doing crazy stuff. It's actually really funny. I think they have like a tea club or something like that. Yeah, if you have any suggestions of what animes I should check out, please let me know. I love anime. I love animated stuff, I'm looking for Yuri's though, because you guys know I love to watch queer shows. So if there's any way, it doesn't have to be like strictly queer, but if there's at least a queer character in it, please send it my way. So if there's any Yuris that you're aware of, please let me know. Nothing like Citrus, okay? That's not supported here. That's weird. And there's so many shows out there that normalize that weird stuff. But anyway, like I said, give me some suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Sing it all the day, my best friends are all